Stop moving in frank to start moving in motion. Cause it can't be planned, it can't be your forces. Have a force that could move a whole body of oceans. So wear every single denim cotton that you're closed with. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Kindred Conversations, Living Black in Lowell. I'm Maritza.
I'm Masada.
And our special guest today is Alicia Hawkins.
Yes.
Good morning,
Hey.
Good morning.
So, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, your hair is popping, girl.
Thank
Yes.
Thank you. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You look better than most people I know, like on a regular day.
I told you, don't get me excited.
Well, I'm going to gas you up.
Yeah, right. And we are here talking about hair,
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Well, you ladies' hair looks beautiful as well.
Thank you.
I'm here for this
thanks.
natural life.
Yeah.
Whenever a hairstylist compliments my hair, I just feel like my head just got bigger. So now I just want you to know I'm gonna be walking like this all day.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I wanted to ask you, I was like, I might have to ask her to do this twist a little better because what I did this morning ain't it.
Listen, I
So,
got you.
Yeah. I was like, I think I had to ask my mom this morning. I was like, is the twist okay? Because I didn't really look at it. I was like, I don't want to be judged by the hairstylist.
But it's looking good though.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Wear it
Because
like that.
I'm not that great at hair stuff.
But you got it together.
Okay.
though.
Okay.
I also
together.
disagree
You
because
can-
you
yeah.
be doing mad styles with your hair. Yes, don't she?
Yes, I was about to say that is a
try,
fact.
but
For sure.
I don't.
Yes.
I actually wrote on Facebook the other day. I was like, well, you know, my Facebook memories that pop up. I was like, well, have me. Like every hairstyle that I thought was cute was just it was just never the case. Like it was just like never the case. Like whenever I look at those memories, I'm like, wow.
Sometimes the
I
memories
did
pop
that.
up like, you know, that's why they just we have to leave them
Yes.
here.
Leave
It's
the
like,
past
yes,
in the
nobody
past.
asked
Right
for
there,
that.
For sure.
Well, you got it much better.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that our hairstylist today could attest to
Yes.
that. Yes.
Give us some tips.
Yes.
So, yeah. So how long have you been a hairstylist?
I have been doing hair professionally probably for 8 years or so. But I learned how to braid when I was 9. My mom used to do hair as well, so I used to watch her and was always interested in just how are you doing that. So I started practicing on my little Barbie dolls. It was always coming out dusty, but I was still trying, and then and that was it. I just kept trying. Wow. And that was that.
Who was your first client? Do you even remember?
My sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. when I was just knew how to do hair, you know, like by the time I was like 10, 11, I was always doing my sister's hair.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just forcing me into stuff. But it was cool. Once I got into high school, I started doing like my friends' hair and, you know, just people around the way and things like that. And I've just always been the girl that does hair.
When did they start paying you?
Yes.
Well, when I was in high school, my mom used to force me into taking people's money. Because I was always like, yeah, that's cool, I'll do your hair, we're friends. And she was like, no, you're not going to just be spending all day doing people's hair.
Yeah.
So she would be having the people pay me and stuff like that.
Nice.
That's good because that's a real skill, and
It
I know
is.
plenty of us who don't know how to do our hair. So that's like a real skill, girl. You need to get paid for that.
That was one of my favorite things in high school, though, when you had mad friends that could just do hair.
Yeah, you know, I have always thought that everybody knew someone who does hair.
I mean,
Well,
not
because I guess
now.
I've always been the one who does it.
Yeah.
So the people that I knew
They
somebody.
knew somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I just thought it was always like that, but I guess not.
No.
And I'm not mad about it.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I'm sure that's more clients for you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you feel like now I feel like cornrows are back like popping? Do you even have more people? Because I feel like even like I see like the basketball players are having cornrows and whatnot now. So I'm
Yeah, I see that is a thing that the basketball players are
bringing back. Which
bringing
I was
back
like,
cornrows now. I guess
that's a thing now.
Yeah, that's going to be more of a thing, I guess. A lot of women are into more natural looking hairstyles now. You know, if it's the faux locks or just box braids, the cornrows like you said. Everybody's just into more natural things and less maintenance too.
Right.
Things you can go swimming, you can just not have to worry about brushing, flat ironing, twisting,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I've been
All
thinking
that
about.
stuff.
I got a group chat going with my cousins, and we got a trip
Oh, yeah.
later this year, and we're all, so should we be cute or should we wear our hair so we could swim? And how do you find
Yeah.
the balance between being cute and being able to swim?
Yeah, you can absolutely do both. You can do
Yes.
both. And yeah, when you're on vacation, you don't want to have to worry about hair maintenance too.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
You
Yes,
can't
it
carry
is.
a big thing of conditioner on the plane, so you can only carry 3
cannot.
ounces. And 3 ounces ain't gonna last me
No.
more than 2 days.
Do you mean a day?
Right.
for all
I feel
your
like
hair.
putting
Like,
my
right.
conditioner like
I know that your hair requires a lot of process.
Right.
Yes. That's the only way it can sit like this. This conditioner, guys. That's it. But yeah, so you've been living in Lowell. How long? How long have you been here?
Well, I was born in Lowell. So pretty much my whole life, I did have a small moment where I lived in Atlanta. I went to high school there. And now I'm just back on the scene.
Back on the scene.
Yeah, just back on the scene, and it's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, we just talked about, like, people not knowing where to find somebody who could do hair, right? So what was that like in Lowell, though? Like, is that like you're obviously the person, the go-to, right? Because who else does hair out here, like, that does our hair, you know?
Yeah, well, there's a few other people out in Lowell that do hair for sure. A few stylists that I'm friends with. I worked in a hair salon in Billerica for a few years, and that's where I met a lot of my clientele that I have now. And then when I stopped working there, it was just word of mouth, and I just, appreciate the people who liked me enough to tell somebody else to get their hair done too.
Yeah.
And so it's just been a blessing, really. Everything's been going great.
Yeah. I think you do a great job. So I definitely have referred folks to you. I referred folks to another hairstylist. But one of the things I really like is that if you just don't feel like you do something well, or it's something that you're just like, I don't want to do it. Like you'll refer to someone else, which I appreciate, because I think it's like also I'm assuming that it would be a little competitive maybe, or maybe someone else would view it that way, but you're kind of like, no, go there.
Yeah, no, go there. Definitely, there's some things that I just can't do, and if don't walk around looking crazy because of me.
Right.
I don't want anything to do with that. So definitely, if I know somebody else who can do it, I want you to still try to get it done. But there's just, everyone gets their hair done all the time.
Yeah.
So I might do something that somebody likes, somebody else might, do it a way that somebody else likes, but there's a million people out here, we can all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's like very supportive and it's like counteracting like the stereotypes of like Black women especially, right? Where instead of being in a competition and tearing another woman down, you're like, no, go support this girl too because
go
she could do
support
this.
girl
Yeah.
too. Yeah, for sure. And sometimes, like you said, maybe I just don't want to do stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you've been real with me. You were like, nah, Sada, go get that done elsewhere.
That's funny. I have a friend. She has so much thick hair, and she always wants a single braids, but she knows that me and her have. She knows that she and I have cut that out of our relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like that sometimes, but somebody else can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where do you feel you find your Blackness here in Lowell?
Well, just doing Black women's hair every day. We talk about just issues in our community, just things that would concern us, a little bit of gossip here and there, all the good stuff. So I just right, I get all the tea for sure. So I'm just seeing Black women every day,
Yeah, that's so interesting too, because I always felt like my hairstylist was like my therapist. Like in my mind, she was my auntie. Like you had to go through like a whole bunch of like hairstylists to build that relationship, and then finally you get the person whose hands are like magic in their hair,
and it works.
Yeah.
Yes. For
do you
sure.
have that like long-term clients too? Like,
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I have clients that I've had for maybe 8 years now, or even before I started working in the salon, when I, my younger days, and, we just all have a relationship, and I always hate to call my clients like clients, because I feel like it's just so much more than that, I've seen people have kids and get married and just grow up and everything, and we have good relationships.
That's
It's
So I
beautiful.
like it. Yeah. I mean, it's cute. It is. It is. I like it.
And one of the things I love when last time I was getting my hair done is that your kids were there, and they are hilarious.
I feel like you told us a story.
Like the baby is
Like they be putting
Aaliyah.
on a show.
Yeah, oh
Yes.
my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
She just had me
Aaliyah is the
cracking
one.
up. Like she was just like, and I just know that she wanted to sit on my lap so she could play on my phone. Like, and she wasn't like slick about it.
Don't put it past Aaliyah to use you, okay? She said,
does
you're
really
sitting here
smart.
anyways. Come. You don't need your phone.
Right.
That's my mom. Let's just do it.
Yes.
Yeah, Aaliyah's definitely, she's giving me a run for my money. Like, all my kids, they're like relatively calm. You know, they're kids, they do their thing. But Aaliyah is just like, she has so much personality for like such a little body. And she's, you guys
That
pray for
came
me.
through. That definitely came through.
You guys pray for me for that.
She's gonna be a star. She's just a smart businesswoman, like her mom. you
Right.
know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely don't have to worry about her. That's for sure. If you think you're gonna have a problem with her, think again.
Right. How old is she now?
She's 3.
3.
Yes. Yep. She thinks she's
man.
a good 7.
Yeah. And is that how old her sister is?
No. My daughter Sierra is 6.
Okay.
I have a son Calvin's 5, and Jordan he's about to be 9 May 1st.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
All the kids are growing
Mayday.
up. All the guys are growing up now.
Yeah.
And that is it. So don't expect nothing else. Don't expect no more cute babies over this.
Well, that's. And I was gonna say, you know, I was watching your Snap, and I think somebody had a birthday, right? So like, you took your kids to some, I don't know, some fun place.
Yes, my friend had a birthday party. We're always going to birthday parties. Like, people like to invite me to the birthday party because I have so many kids, so I'm like half the party automatically.
Right.
So people just love to invite us places.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're down. We like a good
Yeah.
time. You guys know I like a good
Right,
time.
but also I think you're like, you do very great with like even throwing parties. Like you have like
thank you.
themes and your
Yes,
kids look like they're having fun, like all the
Best
things. Like it's
Yeah.
For sure. Like I said, I like a good time. The kids like a good time. And I love a good party. Like,
Right.
and if it's the kids, like, why not?
Yeah.
So do you think you have event planning in your
That's what I was
future?
about to ask. Yeah.
You know, I honestly have thought about it, but it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of time. When I do birthday parties for my kids, I'm working on it, you know, for the whole week,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
at least, you know, and I still have to do regular life hair,
Right,
you know,
right.
so,
Yeah.
and kids.
So maybe when they are actually grown, when like Aaliyah is like actually grown, like not just
Right,
not just how she
Not just
feels.
pretend,
right?
Yes.
Not just her fake grown.
Right.
Maybe one day I can get into that if I slow down in my hair life. But, you know, I want to be 90 still pressing
Yeah.
somebody's hair.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll see.
That's beautiful. I love that somebody can have like that kind of passion for something like that you said you want to be doing it when you're 90. Like I think that's awesome.
It
like
is.
yeah.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah,
love it
and
for
you're
sure.
really good at it. My favorite are the hair videos with the music in the background.
thank
And you're like,
Yes, me and my trap music.
yes. I'm like, look at that bump though, like that
Yes.
sheen. Yes.
Thank you.
Everything be looking tight, edges laid. I'm like, maybe I do need to go get my hair done.
Right, I'm like, my edges are never quite laid. That's one of the things I appreciate though, getting my hair, because I don't really care. But like when I get my hair done and it's done, I'm like, wow. It is very nice.
I mean, getting your hair done is so nice.
It
you know, I just
is.
feel like if you have your hair done, like no matter what you have on, you're looking good, girl. You know?
Yes, and you just really feel
And you feel good,
too.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's your crown, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. The first thing that you see.
So you said you like to go to parties. Do you ever go out in Lowell? Is that like a thing for you? Like, is there anywhere where you can see us out in Lowell? I would like to know because I want to go. I just want to
I don't really go out that often in Lowell. I used to go out to that little club, Mill City Ballroom, and that's probably pretty much it. But as far as like events and things like that in Lowell, I can't honestly say that I get into too many.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what we see a lot though too. Like we're here, but like in order to find us and find spaces like we could feel like we want to turn up or something, we have to leave Lowell.
Oh yes, for sure. When I go out in Boston a lot.
Yeah.
I see a lot of brown folks. It's cute.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I like it.
And I know, like you said, you spent some time in Atlanta when you were younger. What was that like?
The best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I loved it. There was just, I went to a high school where it was a dominantly black high school, but there were so many different cultures in the school. It was just amazing. I loved it. You can just be around, more people that look like you. More people that you can relate to. Yeah. I was in the marching band playing.
Wow.
Listen, okay.
What did you play?
I played the trombone.
You better play the trombone.
Listen, okay, I did. I didn't know how to read music. I pretended to play basically, but it could make noise and I could do something. I was marching.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and that
takes some talent to
Right.
march with a big trombone.
Yeah, and it's hot out there too.
Right.
So I was doing something, honey. Okay.
Yes.
And that's just one of the greater experiences that I had in my childhood, just being a part of something and surrounded by people that look like myself.
Yeah.
So
when you come back here, I love Lowell. But when and how did that?
Right.
How did that feel?
Lowell's Cuba is all right.
Yeah.
I actually ended up coming back here when I was 17. My mom got diagnosed with breast cancer, and her doctors were at Dana-Farber.
Okay.
So we came back up here, and I've just been hanging out here since then.
Yeah.
And I always think about moving back, maybe not necessarily to Atlanta, but just closer towards the South to move my kids around more diversity.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Lowell has a piece of your heart now.
Yeah, well, I'm here, and I'm just like, no, I can't leave all my people.
Right.
My folks tell me all the time, don't leave, because who's gonna do my hair? And I'm like, yeah, I don't want anybody doing it anyway. So.
Right.
And that is hard. That's the struggle. Like your hairstylist goes somewhere. Wait, but I'm gonna be looking hot mess if you go.
Seriously.
Right. I said, I had no idea it was that difficult to find a stylist for people.
Yeah. And somebody that you just like jive with too.
Yeah.
That's important.
That is. Like you're gonna have your hands in my head for
Listen,
like maybe
sometimes
5+ hours.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like we need to be able to talk about something like. Yeah.
Although last time I got my twist done with you, and I think it took like 2 hours, and I was like, "Whoa, I can't believe we're done." And she's like, "Oh, you thought we was gonna be here all day?"
Yeah, no,
It's
not an all-day process.
Yes. I'm like, yes, I did.
I definitely do try to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not forever, but it is still a moment, and we should be cool during that time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
One other thing I noticed on your social media, you look like you be throwing down whatever you be eating. I'm like, first of all, like, when is this food cooking? And can I come over?
I agree.
So delicious.
Oh, thank you.
Is that a thing that you like to do? Because it also looks like really different. Like it doesn't look like things that people typically eat all the time.
Yeah, I love to cook. I love to eat is really what is going on. When I used to like not be able to boil water, I'm telling you guys. And then when I got pregnant with my first son, like I wanted to eat all the time, and like eating out, the food just wasn't as good. So I started to learn a little something, and I just started to love it. I just love cooking, trying new things, cooking with fresh ingredients, like, and then tear it up at the end of all that.
Yes. There would be times I'd be watching your stuff, I'm like, I think I need to eat.
Right.
I'm hungry.
So all of this just makes me think like, wow, what can't you do?
Right. Right. And what's your hashtag that you be using?
Hashtag Big Leash does hair. Hashtag I can do your hair too. Hashtag hair is life. I love that one. And hashtag I'm just a mom. It's my other favorite one. Somebody told me you like that.
I do like that one because it's just so not the case. But I think that it also just speaks to like your humility.
Yeah.
I think that even like I think the moment I met you, you were like, oh, someone tagged you, and like I think someone had tagged you in the post because I had said I wanted something done for my hair, and we met in the bathroom at an event, and you were like, I can do your hair. Like, but it was just like it was just such a nice moment, and I think that also when women congregate in the bathroom sometimes, also it's like a
sometimes we
beautiful
link up
moment.
in the bathroom.
Right.
It's nice. I have made a couple of friends in the bathroom.
Yes.
I mean, and then I was like, yes, I'm going to friend you, and then
And here we are now.
yeah, exactly.
It's been cute.
How long has y'all's hair relationship been going on?
Oh God, my my memory. I don't know. It's been
My memory is dusty too.
right.
But it's definitely been a few years.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
people
see?
just don't even know. And then look at where we are today.
Look at where we
you
are
know?
today. I'm
That's
telling
what's
you.
up. Yes. Oh, I love that. I'm sorry. I can just go. Oh,
Right, isn't it cute?
I said something like earlier. I was like, I just be making sounds. Like I
Yeah,
get
right.
excited.
Very true.
Yeah.
That's okay.
She's like often squeals as
We all
well,
do
and she's like,
something.
"Ooh, is that new?" Ew. I'm like, "You
Like,
squeal
you
often."
do it all the time.
I'm like, I'm mad that you just realized that you're squealing, but
Only just become
it's
hyper
a
aware of
thing.
my sounds. Like, yes.
That's okay. Do you, girl?
Thank you.
oh, she gonna.
Right.
Whether I'm aware of it or not.
Right.
I just be like,
Yes.
yeah, so y'all, that other sound I made. And when you see the movie, you'll understand.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So where can people find you?
Yeah.
So we have the hashtags.
Yes, the hashtag. My Instagram is at big_leash, and my Snapchat is bigleash.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And folks, you really should follow her. Like, if you want to turn up a little bit.
Yeah, right, right.
Get your life. Yes, yes. And your outfits be on point, sis.
Thank you,
I
girl.
feel like they
Yeah,
gotta really
She's just a
step up
little
my
bit
fashion
sickening.
game.
It's
Yeah.
like, between the hair, the cooking, the dressing, the
Right.
like all the styling.
Raising all the kids.
Yeah, right, with all the kids. Like,
Planning
it's just
events.
all the things that I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you,
And then you
ladies.
just come in here looking like a bombshell, and I'm
Right.
just like, I need an
And
iron.
then had a nerve to say, oh, this is something like light.
This
Like,
is a
like her
light.
hair, like we were like, oh, wow, your hair looks, it's a little something.
Right.
Listen, you guys don't make me.
You better get.
But you are beautiful. I think that you are
Yeah.
a
Well,
great,
thank you,
humble
ladies.
human being, and I truly appreciate you coming
you guys
and
make me
agreeing to
laugh.
being here.
Thank you, ladies, for having me. I really appreciate the
Yes,
consideration.
definitely.
You all bringing me out here. Okay.
You know it.
Thank you. I appreciate you,
You know.
guys.
And there's like some other stuff coming up that I think like we definitely want to make sure that people know about your services, because one, that's part of like why we're doing this is like to promote other Black folks in Lowell too, and to just let people know we're here and we are doing stuff.
Right.
And so like
We are.
yeah, that's it. We just want people to know that, and people should know about you.
Right.
You know.
Thank you.
Because you dope, sis. Yes. She's like, no, stop.
No, no, you guys. Thank you.
Yes. And I feel like this is also like a glimpse for folks like into like the realm of Black womanhood and Black sisterhood. And this, like we talked about on our Black Love episode, like this is just what we do. We just gas each other up. Like,
I mean, because we have
Yes.
to.
Exactly. Who else is doing it? And the world is kind of
Girl,
like
nobody.
Right.
stealing from us, robbing us, but like putting us down in
Treating
the
us
same.
bad.
Yes.
All this strength, all this beauty, all this
Right.
brownness.
Right. Ooh,
Girl,
yes.
but don't get me started, honey.
Oh, we
No,
want you
get
to get started.
Let them know.
Right.
No, I've been upset recently because they don't appreciate the Black woman. And we're so much. I'm just like, wow. Be having everybody's back, but don't want to ever have ours, girl. But it's okay. We'll do it for each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love you,
Yeah.
ladies, and you're beautiful.
I love you.
love you.
Lifting us up.
Yes, yes. Lift.
See, and this is where we find community.
Yes.
I like
just
it.
squeaked again.
Yeah, squeak away,
Yes.
girl. It's
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I have a lot of feelings. Oh, well, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank
I
you for
appreciate you,
sharing
ladies.
the love. Yes.
Thank you guys for showing the love. You guys make me feel so
Yes.
good.
Oh, yeah, it's good. That's what it's all about.
Thank you, ladies.
And thank you all for tuning in to Kindred Conversations, Living Black and Lowell. That's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna say bye.
My body and soul was a plan when you have no goal. Was a dream when your gray matter really takes toll. Like a feet when your shoes when you have no soles. Rock the gold.